The oldest person in the world lives in Brooklyn, New York, and she's 116 years old. A Bartlesville woman, Mittie Daly, is just 7 years younger and is the oldest living person in Oklahoma. In less than a month, Mittie is expected to celebrate her 109th birthday. Her family attributes Mittie's longevity to exercise, good eating habits, and her relationship with God.
Mittie Daly's family visits her every day at the Heritage Hills Nursing Center in Bartlesville. She lived independently until she was 100 years old. Mittie's only surviving child is 81-year-old Betty Williams.
She said, "I'm not going to live with you. No two women think alike, and only one can be the boss of her own house."
Betty says at that time her mother was still walking to the grocery store, which was a 1.5 mile round trip.
And people would stop to pick her up. And she'd say, "No, I'm exercising, I gotta walk."
Sonia Fajette is one of Mittie's 21 grandchildren.
The main thing that I know that I believed has helped her with her longevity has been her exercise, her walking. She walked everywhere.
Mittie learned hard work and exercise growing up on her grandparents' farm near Marietta. She was born in Love County in 1906. This is what Oklahoma City looked like in the year of Mittie's birth. People came in their horse-drawn wagons and buggies to see the touring Glidden Road Show, providing people their first glimpse of the new horseless carriages. In 1906, a stamp cost 2 cents, and the Postal Service was the only way people could communicate. Only 8% of the entire population of the United States had a telephone. The radio had not been invented yet. In 1906, there were only 47 states in the nation. Oklahoma was still Indian Territory. President Theodore Roosevelt didn't sign Oklahoma's statehood proclamation until Mittie was a year old. At that time, 44% of African Americans living in Oklahoma couldn't read about statehood because they were illiterate, but Mittie's family wasn't.
Her uncle taught her to read and to write, her Uncle Mim, and they lived on the farm and they had all they wanted to eat because they raised their food.
This is the first known picture taken of Mittie. She was 15 years old. She fell in love and married Lindsay Daly. They had 6 children.
She raised us to work, to take good care of our bodies, to be good Christian women and men.
Lindsay worked for the Santa Fe Railroad, and Mittie also worked outside the home. Through the years, she was employed by 2 prominent Oklahoma families.
She was a cook and housekeeper, principally a cook, because they always had someone else that did the cleaning.
Mittie still has a good appetite, but these days she sleeps a lot. When roused, though, her sense of humor is clearly intact.
It's going to be your birthday soon.
Oh,
October 1st?
I think so.
Do you know how old you are?
21.
You're 21. Her strong faith in God and her perfect pitch have now been passed through 6 generations.